winter's quiet shining, a whisper meets the air,
a call so gently rising, a love beyond compare.
Though I am small before you, your mercy meets me still.
A steady light that guides me, a soft and sovereign will.
You look on me with kindness I could never earn or claim.
Yet you beckon, yet you welcome, though you reign above all things. How my heart in wonder trembles at the grace your calling brings.
You don't need me, yet you call me. Still you hold me in your perfect patient will. In your greatness, still you want me, and my wandering soul grows quiet, for you call me still.
Yes, you call me still.
The night is filled with starlight, yet brighter shines your grace.
A hope that lived before me now meets me in this place.
And though the world is shifting like a tide that will not cease,
your steady hand surrounds me with unchanging perfect peace.
how could majesty so mighty choose to dwell with one so small? Still your voice returns each moment, child surrender, trust it all. You don't need me, yet you call me. Still you hold me in your perfect patient will. In your greatness, still you.
In winter's quiet shining, a whisper meets the air, a call so gently rising, a love beyond compare.
Though I am small before you, your mercy meets me still.
A steady light that guides me, a soft and sovereign will.
You look on me with kindness I could never earn or claim.
Yet you beckon, yet you welcome, though you reign above all things.
How my heart in wonder trembles at the grace your calling brings.
You don't need me, yet you call me. Still you hold me in your perfect patient will. In your greatness, still you want me, and my wandering soul grows quiet, for you call me still. Yes, you call me still.
The night is filled with starlight, yet brighter shines your grace.
A hope that lived before me now meets me in this place. And though the world is shifting like a tide that will not cease, your steady hand surrounds me with unchanging perfect
right, the place don't begin cold. The sign of Christmas just around the corner. Merry Christmas in advance to everybody. You know, too early or too waiting? Okay, not too early. Better think. This is not a festive season now. We don't enter so. And this now we own month. You know, the birth of this particular channel, the birth of Jesus Christ, as then say in the Bible, and the birth of Miss SF, and the birth of Mion Pikin and plenty other people all around the world. So one for which we all happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday in advance. Hope we all go get a wonderful Christmas, and we hope for a prosperous 2026. One we go make we say tell God thank you. One we go make we say tell God thank you. Okay. So today we go get short program, and we they go straight and begin look at, you know, the different paper them we the inside or within at the front page of the newspaper them this morning. And before I do that, let I just put myself on the standby for see if my guest can come inside and join. Some seconds. Just some seconds. Okay, almost done. One more step. Okay, so and let me see. Maybe the guests could join me inside the program pretty soon. So let me go straight and watch the few paper them we get. Few paper, one or two paper them where we go read quickly inside the program. And of course, the first one where we get inside the program, now the New Age newspaper this morning. And the New Age newspaper this morning say trader committed to high court for child theft, and government excess spending is 5.2 billion new loans. In all loans, now 5.2 trillion, with a projection of 9 billion. Yeah, 9 billion new loan by end of 2025. And road safety crisis in Sierra Leone continues to mount as poor road habits claims more lives. The next one, the Gleaner newspaper, Honorable Numa, Dr. Senge is the sole defender of President Bio's legacy. And you as well get Solidaridad provides agricultural processing machine to over 200 female farmers. And the next paper inside the program will probably be the last one, Awareness Times. Lifesaver for women and children. Her Excellency Fatima hails Gendema Bridge. And you as well get for selling kush at Prince of Wales School premise. Female convict is sentenced to 30 years imprisonment. SLPHA participates with Sierra Leone's delegation at 34th IMO Assembly. Sierra Leone's APIM Odyssey, a beacon of continental governance, innovation, and unwavering democratic leadership. Government launches 2026 census drive to enhance its evidence-based planning for Sierra Leone. And then, of course, the this one noto paper, well, noto bona issues them as well, and not come in the form of a paper bona issue. Make a just bring them up for now, and it get for do with the vice president, on working visits to France. Vice President Jules Jallo on working visits to France. Okay. So whilst we wait for we guests to come inside, as I said, we not get better time. We just want for come at least let we get some time with Tuna. Okay, so they bring this up quickly, you know, on this issue of the vice president, and this now waiting the writer say. I will just go by waiting the writer say quickly. Waiting the writer say. Let's just read that for now quickly, you know, and then we go analyze them. As we wait for we guest for come inside the program. Let's see. Okay, so this one now waiting the writer say this morning. It say VP Jules Jallo on working visit to France. In other words, he don't travel go to France, you know, and he go and waka for see wetin it can do for as part of a work. And the vice president, Dr. Mohamed Jules de Diallo, they now in Paris on official working visit. And USAID, they expect them say if for all plenty high level meeting them with French government officials, state institution and development partners them. So in other words, this meeting are for meet up with big government officials them. In same way, so big government office them and development partner them where they inside Paris. And the central parts of a mission that the main thing we make a go inside Paris according to this write-up. Now forget one strategic engagement with the movement, the enterprise de France, we then call MEDEF, and then say France, France the largest employer federation, where they represent over 750,000 members farm across all the sector them. And this one are for discuss investment, trade and partnership prospect, where go boost salon economic growth. So the question we follow this now, waiting make now. Why now? Of course, campaign time don't begin coincide and we they move down to election. Let's just remind, a lot of people whilst are still the wait for we get for see if it can come inside. We get we get Madoni brain. That make it fine for we always get people where they around where they warm them up for where they remind of certain things them. Before the election, we all be know say idle one, Marabio travel with Fatima and other one, then they say then go na I call them, then go Dubai. Okay? And this go and go na Dubai, waiting then go do. Then go for make sure say then join this expo. When I remember outside and take artists them, then care and go, the famous and others. Ami Kalon, then say na investment expo. And then they go showcase saloon culture. So then go, and then we hear then tell we about this company na Dubai we go come inside Sierra Leone for can invest on rest business. And then say in the next 3 months, then go don't come as they don't secure the land for them all. So from that 10 days to now 3 years, 3 months don't turn 3 years, nothing we know hear, nothing we know see. Rest plantation, rest processing, now a thing we not going before talk about inside the country because it's not visible. So now, like yesterday night, like this morning, the census they come for the stop. A lot of investment, meetings them or walk and visit them don't begin to happen. Now the numbers and the name. 750,000, farms in France. Well, how many jobs them? This now for meet up the 500,000 jobs them we they say they want for create. But the question is when. The question is why now. The question is now only election we they eat. Now only election we for work. Now only election we for no say we get life and we get government where they do. The worker all over for we sake. Now only election time. We need for actually find people them where with the Sidonia for letting the one may bring them and let we they get proper memory proper let we recall back how we come out how then don't they use we don't pray only when election they come now that then they can near we and una where they wait for that polo and that money. We go dance for them. We eat the money, and then wait time reach with the vote to someone for vote. I hope say 2023 election don't be a real example for now. Real example. If you not learn from 2023 election, you know they learn again. If because of the 2023 election you say you know the votes, then ready for Alakimo. Ready for Alakimo. Anybody tell you say you no need for vote 2023 election, tell and say you no get plan for himself. Because nobody with better mind no go tell you say no vote 2028. If you want for continue for day under this no vote. But if you want for move away from this, make sure say you vote. The bottom line now, we just want for come out under this so-called bondage. We just want come out under them for now. So you get for vote. Do all you can for make sure say you vote and then count you vote. Vote and then count you vote. And whosoever we get for take flag bearer position under the other one the way I don't know how to describe them. Una just make sure say you where they take over, you stand up for the people. Now the vote we want for be protect for Leona protect for we. And now the question can say we can go tooth and nail. Not you not afraid. All man for make sure say them protect the vote. Simple as that. That word for say, okay, we will continue for suffer in this state of we life if we not stand up for we safe. That word, we all time. You know, yesterday I hear my sister they talk about Good Luck Jonathan. Good Luck Jonathan not talk. You know, but wait too. Now I hear people and they say Good Luck Jonathan not stand up, he not talk. But now Yahweh we be the call say Samuel come out for talk on certain things then they come back and ask we say, waiting Samuel, waiting we want for let Samuel come out talk. But now they want for let other person we not get any business to we. You see Salon people if we not left this system of dependency and try for really be independent, we know they ever succeed in that country. That country they know they ever go before. We then talk no more. Hey, international community 2,000 a day. Hey, yeah. All man get in your country. All man get it. Now the reason this we make, then they use we economy. Then they thief we better one. At the same time, we dance back and say the international community they help we. Help we with waiting. Then so you problem now you host. You know, this to make they really feel say a lot of people they really it's like say them problem na the host, they only the able for other people for come inside before ever something go on. We know they say, because everybody needing company. But if you're not able for stand up for yourself, for do certain things then a problem. And that na the situation where we did with Sierra Leone, now as we dey talk. And that situation that we did. Every day we dey cry. Hey, una need help where? Una don't see this happen, this and that. Let we left. You know, even Junta Guinea, where the people in Guinea, where the Junta regime do certain things and when they not like, then they stand up. And also you go, this guy tell me back, say, why me no go come? For can't stand up. Let we go no more. We go to call me. Now the reason is to make a lot of people they don't take their salon identity, they don't left far. They like waiting the situation like they say before you born line wait. They like it like they don't left fam. They don't totally come up far. But still wait and see. If we not conscious this time around, and not say we for do certain things then a big problem for we. Look the statistics salon as well. Where we don't know the statistics. Let's just read this piece again for we all. Let's just read this for we quickly. Statistics salon don't launch 2026 population and housing census and unveil data initiative for support national development. Let's read them quickly, yeah, if I'm able for do a quick one because we guess they come inside Gigi Stone. They say Sierra Leone has taken a significant step forward in its commitment to evidence-based policy making and transparent government with the launch of the 2026 population and housing census. So in the beginning, I wonder, what in the census get for do transparency? What in the census? Because the thing where they been bank on the midterm census, like they say, but the way they right now, we really need the census for know how we for make development. Now 4 years don't pass so. 4 years I don't pass so, or 5 years per the census for Moduam. Nothing they know for use. In fact, if you ask, then go tell you say they not get correct data. In fact, Kawacho, this census they can't tell you back say they want for use them for correct some abnormalities them because now the thing are in the last census. A lot of abnormalities, irregularities. Nothing not the way you go say that this, now you dey point finger to. And look at, let's continue for saying. Then say, at the Bintumani Conference Center, okay, in Freetown, marks a critical milestone in the country's journey towards modernizing its national data infrastructure. Modernizing. Imagine. Welcome address, Madam Kenya Bale, and the Minister of Planning and Economic Development, emphasized the central role that the census and accompanying data initiative will play in supporting the implementation of Sierra Leone's medium-term national development plan. This tea don't tell them they tell you. But una lo make no more, una lo count somebody count. But we know say after that, nothing no get for happen again. Right now, all waiting and they talk about, what they push towards, waiting they want for it happen and for make sure say then tell me about, you know, the midterm sense, sorry, the development. For that we look as if they're really not ready for certain things, which of course, all of this now for just politics. All of this now for just politics. Nothing not to come out of them. Nothing. Just politics. Nothing. Opposition one, government position. Government one continue for retain power. So all man just they do what they able for do. All man just they put things them way they feel say they able for put. And that's all. Nothing again, nothing more than that. Nothing. So make I just read this thing for you now quickly. At least Leona here some of the things them we don't they come up. Because then days that we see Madabi go launch Gendema. You know, when I see they launch the Gendema bridge and then they sing and dance and turn about, I say, oh my country salon. Let's pull up on politics, but let's be honest. The time where me, I've been journalist, they go upline. That Kono, they go that Kailaun part. So after that Kenima, I think Pendembo or so. I know waiting. Forgive me for the name then. And other side them. You know, when you they see when the former government they plant bridges them. Bridge them where you see pillar, then they move this bridge when Timapla pass. Wait me and Allah pass first before you pass. Sabi them bridge and there upline wood. Yeah? Wait me and that first so at the cam. Then they come, he drive. Bogodong at the bridge, he pass. Then they come back, he can pass. Bogodong. When then they change them, you see the old bridge team up this way, then the new one team up this way. To be honest, I'm not hearing much launching. Now that's and it's like might be like launching, no. But then bridge and they are not hearing much of the launching. But then do them. But this guy, okay, let's say this, he don't do Gendema. Gendema now for going at the border point. And then let me look at this, I think I've been the Daru Bridge this also. Yes, Daru Bridge. Now one part of the bridge and that one the way you will see say this is really massive. And other side there. You know, plenty side in the way it don't take I know actually waiting. I don't actually forget some of them side in the way they do bridge. But the bridge be really massive. When I see them, I say, wow, in a salon and they build bridges and so. And all will be upline. All. But anyway, we've been see Solomon Bewa the open, you know, toilet. You know, any side. Because this is not the thing, the cheap and nonsense, useless way of a politician inside we country. When politician they desperate for power, you open you toilet safe in a good day. Because he want just go talk no more. He able for use that and say, I don't get people where they can vote for me. I don't get people where they can vote for me. That's all. And I'll just read this quick and then they touch on one unimportant but very serious issue. Yeah? Let's just read this one quickly. Let's say the statistician general and chief census officer Andrew Bob Johnny said it was an important milestone in Sierra Leone's journey towards evidence-based development and underscore the transformation potential of the census, stating that it goes far beyond a mere statistical exercise. A national census is the bedrock upon which a nation future is built. It determines where schools are constructed, how roads are prioritized, and how vital public services are distributed across districts, chiefdoms, and communities. It said, by ensuring robust data collection and transparency, this census will empower citizens and enable more informed, accountable policy making. So, when them people here to talk to you from waiting in the reading and paper, it looks sweet. Now, to be honest, when you look at this, when you read this, you say, wow, this is great. We can begin know now how then they, share wealth, amongst, people them, districts, cities them, or communities. Now, a very good initiative. But when it comes to the area of implementing them things here, nothing go on. The paper, then they completely move away from the actual thing they did at the paper. And then they only focus on how they for make money for themselves and their immediate family, not even for their communities. Not even for their community. And this na kind of sad things them way always don't they happen inside we country. Very sad. People for a long time now, like few days now, from last week, we don't see one particular thing they come up. I don't want lay underestimate anything. It might be say now one person from in corner now in choose for do this. Let's bring this thing up. It get for do with money where them put Fatima bio in face. Yeah, where they call where you say prototype. And then say now 50 Leon this. So now, let's be honest. First of all, the money look beautiful. Fatima look beautiful na the money. That's the honest thing. Yeah, it look really beautiful na the money. But we don't know. We don't know what in this. If not true or not true. We don't know if not true or not true. But waiting I want for let know, una not underestimate anything. Nothing or the one for underestimate. Now, so in the beginning, they begin talk say Fatima Bio get interest for actually join, politics. People them say no, including Sylvia. But now we don't know say yes, not true. They don't even accept endorsement for that. So if this don't begin come up, let's not waste any time. Okay, let's just spend small time with a member of parliament, honorable member of parliament, the spokesman quickly. Where they right inside the well of parliament right now. Yes, they right at the well of parliament right now. Honorable, good morning. Do you hear me, please? Okay, I don't know why, but I see they right inside the well. Maybe they're on a meeting or so. But anyway, let's just yes, don't come back. Okay.
That's all right. Howdy, buddy, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. My apologies.
No problem. So we need to take too much long with you. Go first
Yes,
time
yes,
talk.
indeed. My apologies. I was on SLBC earlier, and I just rushed for Kana Parliament for come register my presence. Then for joining her, unfortunately, I was informed that they take too much time today.
Yes.
My apologies to the viewers.
No problem. We'll manage. Okay, so let me just go quickly, honorable, for the things that really happen inside the country right now. We don't see the census, and we don't see other things. So, first of all, let's just start with the census. Waiting on a view on the census, we didn't just launch.
First of all, we know say it was deliberate by this government for ensure say then delay for launch this census. I mean, and I was just on SLBC with the spokesperson or the media person when they talk about then get for do a pilot 1 year before the census. So let me put this into perspective that they did a pilot yesterday, which means active enumeration will take place the 1st of December next year. So this process here, I believe, say that thing will for do long time, they for prepare themselves for do long time. And we're very disappointed that Statistics Sierra Leone, even though they may do a midterm census that did not yield any good results, and still come and delay for do a census in time for the people of the country against the next election.
This not the same style for the 2023. We make them not able for do boundary delimitation and they end up for use the PR system for conduct the election. You don't think saying that they would go back so?
Well, I could make it clear that the idea that it has to be 24 months before they utilize any census result is a non-starter, because we've not been able to use any census for the last election. Well, not a credible census from the last election. If we're going to do another election now, which is 10 years, and that every election should be based on the decilial census, it is imperative that we make a law that will serve the time. And I make it clear, say this census as against or in nexus with the next election should be an exception, and that those numbers should be utilized if they want to be honest and if they want to be respectful to the people of Sierra Leone.
You know things that this come at a time when the president self get interest for later use, the PR system, even for the, the executive arm of government. So, yes, they deliberate thing for later do them. Yes, they actually want for do them for legitimize within the president will get for say at the end of the day. Yes, they were just want for do them again for make sure say, the electoral commission not go able for do boundary delimitation and all of them things there. So, and then we go end up for say this now again another start of another rigged election.
Deliberate. I agree with you that it's deliberate. I agree with you that when they come and serve all lip service to the people that this is what we are trying to do, this is what we are trying to do, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough support. It's all planned, it's all orchestrated, and it's all designed to ensure that they achieve what they achieve, would they go against the sentiments and spirit of the Constitution and sentiment and spirit of the people of this country. And not forget that Section 5 of the Constitution making clear that sovereignty is from the people of the country, and that by extension, the sovereignty is given to the government by the people of the country. And if government continue for trample on the people their own rights and or their own or play games with their own wisdom, then definitely time will come where the people then go say enough is enough.
Okay, so honorable, let me just touch quickly on something because a lot of people get interest on this one. The Finance Act right now. Waiting now on a take on this Finance Act, we they now are grown right now inside the House of Parliament, because we don't see, for example, one paper they point out something like 5.2 billion where they actually say then they use when are excessive spending for 2025, and then get another 9 billion by the end of, or you reach 9 billion by the end of 2025. We just get few more days for end up. What do you think about this budget we don't reach toner?
Well, first of all, we don't say we are where we are, and we find ourselves Usaude because of what the government don't do over time, and that's all the reasons why they try for forward. Or why they do what they do, now because they put yourself, we don't end up or put yourself now this tight spot, now this corner. All the spending we don't do, way over time we believe say was reckless, now end up end with day. So if government is say, well, we need to mobilize resources, and IMF conditionality they say we need for see that you're committed to mobilizing resources and capacity building of those institutions where they mobilize resources they in place. They will tell the government say now because of what they not do. And because of their inactions and lack of their actions, and we don't render we into this situation. So fear for let the people of this country get for pay for their mistakes, fear for let the people of the country get for take that burden there because of what they not be do or what they probably don't do in a prudent fashion over 7 years. So unfortunately, then they can't say, well, government get for do this, for do tax, for that, blah, 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 blah. Or government should have been more prudent, more careful. Then eventually government will not be get for resort to them plans how they do now. We will be listening according to the ordinary man. Let us not forget, before they come in governance, most of the items them who believe say na mandatory inflationary items them, then value the cost don't go up from fuel to rice to other commodities them. So if then price they don't go up, we at a point reach to a point where inflation go up to 54%. So if it doesn't mean that if we are coming down to single digits, we have not suffered the consequences, we have not taken the scars. The wounds and they already there. If people they try for heal, let them not try for add to those wounds. It will be adding insult to injury.
Okay, so for Una and for you particularly, and for Una as member of parliament na the opposition, what are the greatest shocker for Una inside this, finance act?
Well, the GST on water, now one way and feel say we believe say a prudent. Don't not forget, majority of we now this country now they provide we own water there. Or now we do good try for procure with water. So if majority of the households them or Boku households them they procure water, meaning they get for go probably private entities they do water as a commercialized business, then those prices will affect the ordinary person. Within a community who's like pipe borne water now they will get and tanks them, miller tanks them, and then community and they. And sometimes we are forced to buy water from commercial because Guma not get the capacity or make the water can and then Bowser there or then Milan tanks and they in time, even though Guma is cheaper. So if we're going to those commercial entities, then eventually it will cost the private or the ordinary man more.
Okay. Yeah, we not get better time, and maybe I'll just ask you one last question or two before you go. I'll take you to the tripartite again. This document is supposed to reach the parliament. Waiting at the latest with regards that.
Sorry, can you repeat that,
the
please?
tripartite recommendations them supposed for each one in a parliament. Waiting at the latest with regards that.
Well, the latest with regards that, of course, it's we need for because we get this sitting now just after the budget speech. So after this conclusion of this, we will find out waiting the next step in terms of that. But we believe say before now, the committee we for be concerned with this tripartite parliament for the constitutor, and that committee there was not constituted up to this time. So that challenge, now one will believe say we'll get for continue for get challenges when it comes to that, because we believe say all of their recommendations or what in our government impositions or what in government or plan for doing them will have been made knowledgeable to the committee before it can to the committee of the whole house, so that we can guide the process. Because I always say this, that this is a document for all of Sierra Leone, not a document for some of us. So it should not be a document wherein the APC say, okay, this is a document we're going to score goal on, or this is a document the SFPP think this is a document we're going to resist. It should be something that we do holistically, because it will be one that the people of this country will judge us against. And that if we not do one right, if we not get one right, then we stand the chance for witness the ugly situations that will happen in 2023, where this country not going to afford for go through again.
We know say plenty time then they when documented kind of parliament where they of great interest to the leadership of parliament or the leader of government business, for example, they can even bring and come quick one. Elect when I go on recess, then they call on a quick one for come, look at them documents there. So how serious this document be to the leadership of parliament, in your opinion?
Well, this one definitely we get to understand say it get to do with a lot of amendments of laws. It have to do with something with the constitution. So it will not be something that should be rushed. It will be a process where it need to be followed. And I think say when we do that, then we will get it right. But I think say then get commitment for Brankana Parliament. But what's more critical now, what's in the document, not important. Because what's in the document will reflect what's in the sentiment, so that all of those wrongs will be rewritten so that we not go envisage a similar situation. So for me, it is what it's in the document. Of course, time is very important as far as it is concerned. And I believe that all of that, what is addressed will be addressed before the next elections. But what is important is what it's in the document that will not be controversial, what is in the document that will be useful, and what is in the document that will benefit the people of this country. I think saying that any more critical.
Just 5 minutes. Let's use this 5 minutes for actually touch on one other thing. The issue of the Auditor General, Lara Taylor Pierce, who have been voted in the Parliament, and we've been seeing Usai other member of Parliament them been betrayed, una trust them, you know. And at the end of the day, una been saying the mount an investigation. How far? Waiting at the latest with regards to the investigation, because it really don't take.
Well, I know it is ongoing, and I agree with you that it ought to, but I'm not going to tell you conclusively waiting at the results of the investigations. But I also want to remind we all that say what may happen that day will be secret ballot, and really, it is incumbent on them members of parliament who will be vote against the party or the party in position for be leaders enough, for be honest enough, or can publicly say that this we do, and these are the reasons why we did it. I mean, you know, man, who they follow Western democracy, and if we copy democracy from the West, then we serve as politicians or workers of democracy, when say we follow suit. When the government shut down for 40 plus days in the US, when the Democrats will come for votes against the government, for the government in reopening, we go against the spirit of their own party. 7 of the Democrats then voted with the Republicans, and 1 independent voted with Republicans, and they were bold enough to come out and say, this is why they did it. This is why they did it. So then people, and they win at 7 again, ironically, for what we come to the public saying, now this we believe, say, we vote for Paul, Lara Taylor Pierce. We believe, say, for come on, then 7 and they will vote. Then for talker, enough for be secrecy, enough for be something where they hide behind. That's if they continue for hide behind, waiting and do, then for question their purpose in politics, then for question their purpose in public life, then for question why they for even serve anybody.
So we know they see this thing they come out, the investigation conclusion they come out soon.
Well, I hope it comes out. I hope a report comes out. Whatever the party gets out of it, I hope they read it.
Because then days that we say
the public know,
government when government want for we can always say when government want for end up. Sorry about that.
Let the public know.
When government want for hide certain thing power, then they say then they investigate, and that's not the end of them. So the opposition self don't be like the government.
No, I don't believe that, because the opposition, the party go through a rigorous process for investigate the matter. They call us into the party office one by one. They took notes. They took reports from us. They took testimonies and from we. And I believe that will be conclusive based on that. You know, but if the party no will get anything from we, I think say it is also timely for them to say nobody know will come out and say, "Na so I do." Although the person not going to media, but he come and say, "Na so you do." Although the person not going to media, he come out and say, "Not to so you do." So if the party not get results, I think say the public for no say will not be able to get results, and that this still happen now with human business. That's the way somebody want to talk about.
Okay, so and waiting at the latest with Mohamed Bangura, because he's still there with Tunana Parliament.
The latest, the Constitution say a NDC, National Delegate Conference, should be convened to make a decision. So that's the latest. Until that National Delegate Conference is convened, the decision will not be finalized. But also an important opportunity for the party also believe or think say or for amend the Constitution in the next convention or the next NDC for reflect till we know all time need for go to the NDC. I think it's an opportunity. Yes, we had a Constitution that worked, that is workable, but we can always, with time, amend that Constitution so that it can become more prudent and workable in the interest of time. Because if that NDC decision not be did, then the disciplinary committee will then be constituted, will have been able to make that decision and finalize it and took a decision.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you any more questions, but anything that we left with quickly before we go?
Well, happy for be with you. Unfortunate I not go join you earlier. It's a pleasure for share your own knowledge on what's in the gun. And I think say I want to wish every Sierra Leone the most prosperous nation, and we as Sierra Leoneans all for work for make Salone better. And Allah will remember that if we do not have a country where we all work honestly for the country and not for self, it will be difficult to have a government or administration that will work for the people. It will always be a government or administration that will be working for self. So Lord, we all as Sierra Leoneans strive to understand, say, we number one obligation now to the state, and that whatever we do will be reflected to the state. Then at the end of the day, the second for be we. But we not for be paramount, then the state be secondary. The state for always be paramount. I thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Get yourself a good day.
Have you too, sir. Thank
All
you
right,
very much, sir.
for as well, thank you to the producer and then thank you to you who watch the program. You would like and share the program. Appreciate it all the time. Now, so we go end the program today, right at this particular moment. And the joiner by God Empower Net. Please don't forget for vote Waterloo TT for the very best, because we want for keeping at the house and we want for lay in not only dinner at the house but for lay win at the end of the day. Thank you very much, love, and also very much, and get yourself a wonderful